Anyway.
Here's Wonderwall.
I could talk about that all evening. But I won't. Because we have other things to do. And we only have 45 minutes left. No. What? No.
No. Because that means we've only got 45 minutes left of Rachel.
I know.
No.
Yeah. Which means this challenge has been sitting in the hopper all night. We got to show Rachel this before she leaves.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe if I drive slow.
One last bit of Canadiana on your way out the door.
Yep.
Not
the
Trolls. No, not the Trolls movie. That's
Canadian.
That's a pre-roll ad.
It probably is animated in Canada.
Probably is actually. Yeah. No. Rachel's gone to the store, and Rachel knew of the store.
Yeah.
Rachel, this isn't Rachel's first time on the incredible edible internet. Rachel knows how things.
I heard
function.
of that.
Yeah.
I come from the internet.
Yeah.
Through systems?
Yeah.
Peoples and cities to this place.
A series of
mainframe. In this part of the internet.
Did you just steamed hams the internet?
No, we steamed every boot.
Yeah, reboot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is deeply ingrained in the subconscious or the surconscious of every.
The superconscious.
Yeah. Every Canadian.
The National Film Board is also sort of a key part of our culture as well. There's a lot of things that were produced by the National Film Board. This is one of them.
This is the real national anthem.
Oh,
Yeah. Ugh.
Give it to me, NFB.
Ian?
Yes?
Carry on.
Decades before Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, again, Rachel, keep in mind, it's Saturday morning. The cartoon has stopped and the ads have come on, but this came on instead. You have no further context.
If you ask any girl from the parish around what pleases her most from her head to her toes, she'll say, I'm not sure that it's business of yours, but I do like to waltz with a log ride, for he goes whirling down and down white water. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. It's whirling down and down white water. The log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. When the drive's nearly over, I like to go down and watch all the lads as they work on the river. I know that come evening they'll be in the town, and we all like to waltz with the log driver, for he goes whirling down and down white water. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. It's whirling down and down white water. The log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. To please both my parents, I've had to give way and dance with the doctors and merchants and lawyers. Their manners are fine, but their feet are of clay, for there's none with the style of my log driver, for he goes whirling down and down right water. That's where the
Horrifying.
whirling down and down white water. The log driver's waltz pleases girls completely.
Completely is incredible.
Completely.
Now I've had my chances with all sorts of men, but none is so fine as my lad on the river. So when the drive's over, if he asks me again, I think I will marry my log driver, for he goes whirling down and down white water. That's where the log driver learns to step lightly. It's whirling down and down white water. A log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. Whirling down and down white water. A log driver's waltz pleases girls completely.
This is the can't believe
But
that
why?
the Canadian government made an AMV to tell kids the hottest thing they can be is a log driver.
I mean, yeah, that's the model of masculinity that we had to aspire to as children. It was like, okay, all right.
That was the intention, though.
No.
To be like,
No.
we need log drivers. Let's tell the kids.
No, it was just a song, and then they
Yeah,
did
the
an
song's from
animation to it.
1939.
Yeah,
Right.
And they made a cartoon of it.
Yeah.
Do you?
CanCon!
I recently saw an interview with Guillermo del Toro talking about how much early NFB animations inspired him to do stuff.
Really?
Yeah, specifically the National Film Board.
Well, because there's some weird stuff in there.
Yeah, and he was just
I mean,
he was talking about how, like, to him as a kid, it was like, boy, Canada is this amazing place where they let you make just mad animations. This is wonderful.
Right? My dad would frequently, just like any time we were in public, would reference the "Hey, can you do this?" One where it's just a very, very strange guy sits down on a bench next to another guy and just says, "Hey, can you do this?" and then does a whole minute-long dance, and then that's the end. And he says, "No, I can't do that."
One of, if not the final thing that Buster Keaton did committed to film was a NFB short where he rides a tiny little single-seater train car from coast to coast on the Canadian Rail, and it's like a total slapstick. But he's in his late 60s or something in that short.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Can I ask that we do one more? Since we're in the Canadiana hour. Oh, well, here we go.
Which
We
one?
did
Oh,
this
okay.
But since we're in the late night Canadiana hour, can we do the Heritage Minute of the Avro Arrow? Which has just the most incredibly Canadian ending of any Heritage Minute ever.
Yeah.
I love that the YouTube recommends was a horrifying mashup, not horrifying, but just a very strange mashup of Canadiana videos being recommended to us, early animation videos being recommended to us, and hour-long mixes of video game music being recommended to us, and Jorno's theme remixes.
Amazing. So a couple things. We have that giveaway, and we will announce the winner of that after we watch this Heritage Minute. Also, we're going to need to start cycling through and picking winners for the Creative Challenge, which are available for us to review on a computer engineering, apparently.
Okay.
So we should start.
Sorry, what was the one that you wanted?
The Avro Arrow Heritage Minute.
Ask who has it right now.
Yeah.
Did you know that Canadians invented basketball?
That's also a Heritage Minute.
So this is a Canadian in the States invented basketball, but we don't have much, so we claim that.
Dips.
Marconi, not a Canadian, did a transatlantic telegraph test, one end of which was in Canada. So we do a Heritage Minute about that. The Heritage Minutes was again this series of minute-long things of interesting points in Canadian history that were notable, to my mind, for two different things. One, that to get them made, they were 60 seconds long, but they counted as 90 seconds of Canadian content for the requirements.
Yeah.
So the stations were encouraged to play them. And two, they are unique they are frequently embarrassed or apologetic.
Yes.
There's a lot of early stuff about we got the name Canada because someone ignored a First Nations person who was trying to tell them what the word actually meant, or we got this, we did this thing because someone screwed this up. And this one of the Avro Arrow, I think is very. I think this one's very emblematic of that.
Yeah.
Right.
The RCA outfit Mach 2 fighter, 2-place 1,000-mile range. The British said it was impossible. The Yanks tried twice and failed. They said, "You're dreaming." We said, "Fine, we'll build it right here in Toronto." And now you guys, my guys, are saying that it can't be done, that they were right?
Now that's the rocket that we used to get the model up to speed, and then the onboard sensor tells us.
Come on, baby.
Oh, damn it! But we did it according to your specs. The specs changed.
You did it.
Arrow 201. You're clear for takeoff.
Did it!
Although the government canceled the
Dan Aykroyd at the beginning?
That was Dan
That was
Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, yeah.
Who is also Canadian, if you weren't aware at home. He was in the CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, did a short documentary about the Avro Arrow, and so they used a lot of the same stuff.
Series.
For that, sorry, a series, yeah. Because the thing is, the Avro Arrow, unironically, was a really good plane.
Right.
And then they were, even though the government canceled the project and destroyed the prototypes, we still think it was neat. And it's like,
We did do it though. We did.
We did.
Yeah,
At
we
Yeah.
one
definitely
point,
did this.
for sure.
Yeah.
I have this girlfriend in America. She definitely exists.
Don't trust the government, kids.